Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new video.
What's going on, guys? We have some special guests with us here today. The Juicy Vlog.
Good morning, good morning. Thanks for this incredible breakfast spread.
Great spread.
So guys, as you know, we've visited Georgia Nusi here in Worthing, so we decided to do a Q&A, and we have posted some questions over on Instagram and our community page, so today we'll be answering those questions.
We haven't got a clue. Like,
No.
I actually haven't
No.
peeked.
And
Kim had a quick
all
look.
of us, aren't they? I don't know what the kind of question will be, like
No.
based
Yeah,
on
this
all
is
of
going to
us.
be very real. Sometimes when you do Q&As, you have a little flick through first,
Yeah.
just to check.
Just to suss out
but
the questions.
we know nothing, so
Yeah.
anything can
Cool,
happen.
you guys
Anything
ready?
can happen.
We're going to be on the
Go for
spot
it.
here. It could be some crazy questions and we'll be like, guys.
Maybe it's a massive prank.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm mentally prepared for that always with you guys.
This is not ready.
I'm not ready for another one yet.
First question, what are your secrets to be a successful influencer?
Oh, that's a good question.
Oh, that's a really good question. Secrets, I think.
Whenever I get asked this kind of thing, it's always the same answers, which sounds so cliche, but you have to just be authentic. Be authentic.
Yeah.
If you're not yourself, if you're trying to be someone else, I always say it's fine to take inspiration.
Yeah.
A lot of people who start have watched someone or seen something that has made them want to do it themselves.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
totally fine. But if you try and copy that person, it's just going to be like a knockoff of that
Yeah.
original.
I
Definitely.
also
Yeah.
think the word just intention, like why you're doing it. Like, is it because you genuinely enjoy it?
Yeah.
Or is it because you want like money or like things if you have the true intention behind it that you just love doing what you do, that comes across. And I think that helps just naturally to just...
And on a more practical level, post a ton, be
Yeah.
across every
That's
platform,
it.
be
Yeah.
everywhere, consume as much as you
Yeah.
create, because
Yeah.
then you get a feeling for these platforms.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
And
Because you
just have
don't
fun.
see the hard work that goes behind the scenes. You just see the posting, and it is a lot of hard work. So it's putting in that time, like George is
Yeah.
saying, film a whole bunch of videos and really put it out there and just really love what you do. I think that's the biggest secret.
Love what you
It's
do, yeah.
it's really love it, and once you love it, it just easily flows, doesn't
Embrace your uniqueness as well.
it?
Yeah.
Like, there's a guy I follow on TikTok, and he's just obsessed with trains.
Oh,
He's
yeah,
called
yeah.
Juicy.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And like,
He's
it's so good to watch. And like,
Yeah.
he probably did content for years and no one watched it. And then one minute
One
it just
thing.
takes off.
And
And the passion really shows on
That's
the
another
video.
thing. His thing is trains.
Yeah.
Your
Yeah.
thing might be gardening. I don't know.
Yeah,
Could be
yeah,
anything.
yeah.
Tasting different pastries from
Speaking of
around the
tasting
country.
different
Yeah, I know.
pastries.
That's what I want.
Whatever you love, make content about what you love.
Yeah. And it will come across and it will help
Yeah.
you so much. Yeah.
Yeah, wow, I love that.
Great
guys.
answers. What a
Very
start.
good. Yeah,
Well
a
done,
great
everyone.
question.
Thanks for watching
Yeah,
today's
thank
video,
you.
guys. Remember.
Okay, next question. What's the most important lesson you've learned so far in your life, and are you living that lesson?
In your life.
These are deep questions. I've just woken up. I'm not ready for this.
So
I think
what's the most important lesson?
quite similar to my answer on the last one. I think just to be myself and not care what other people
Yeah,
think.
not care what people think. That is so
Honestly,
key.
and this is, I don't mind admitting this, it probably took me till about a year ago
Yeah.
to really embrace that and
Yeah.
not care what people thought. Or
I'm the same,
Yeah.
very recently, the last couple of years, before I would be like quite caught up. You've always been good, and I think you've helped me a lot to like not care what other people think as much. I feel like
Yeah.
you've always had that kind of like thing in you,
I don't know why. I just
just naturally.
have never, especially if you're never going to see the people again.
Yeah.
Or if, like, why do you care what someone else
Yeah,
thinks? I know a lot of people do, but it's just, once you get to that point,
it's crazy. Yeah.
it opens up
it really does.
everything,
I
because
feel
you're
like a
free.
different person.
you can do
It's me
you can
years
do
ago,
whatever
yeah.
you want.
too.
You can do whatever you
And
want.
you need to not care anyway for what we do.
Yeah.
Because
Of course.
we're putting
Yeah.
ourselves out
Yeah.
there, and there are loads of people that would comment certain things, but it's just dealing with that and being able to. But I think for me, one of the most important lessons I've personally learned is to, again, going back to do what you love. So for example, when I was in a job that wasn't really fulfilling for me, you know, wasting those years away, I need to find my passion and learn to quit
Yeah,
and just
break free
find,
and do the thing you love, yeah.
exactly, do the thing you love. And now I'm
That's our
living
little
that.
slogan.
so-
Do the
yeah.
thing.
Yeah, exactly.
And I always worried that these phrases and sentences sound very idyllic, but there's
And like
stu-
cliche.
yeah,
like-
there's stuff underneath it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not other people's opinions, being grateful for what you do have, and the
Yeah.
patience, the
Perspective.
patience to
Patience
work on
is
something,
huge.
even on the side, if you want to do something else.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And build it
definitely.
up, because we
Yeah.
did, for example, us YouTube, we did YouTube for 3 or 4 years with no results. We were loving it, so for us that was the result at the time.
Well, that's it.
And it was like one day if it becomes something more amazing, but if it doesn't, we're still making these memories and having these experiences, and we've got it on
It's a
camera.
life lesson.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah, and that's the thing. This person asked, "Are you living that lesson now?" And I think we are. Yeah. So next question: what's one thing you've always wanted to do but wasn't able to?
Wow.
Lick my elbow. Oh, sorry.
One day, Tom, keep dreaming, you'll get there.
I think with the situation we're in, really to travel, like to go to certain places, but that's just because of the situation we're in. That's really the first thing that just comes to mind. But
I can't think of a serious answer.
I can't. And do you know, I think that's because it's the way the four of us think. We're quite like-minded. I think we don't dwell on what we don't have.
We're grateful for what we do have.
So that's why I'm struggling, because
we always would just find a way to make it
happen.
happen. And like you said, if at the moment that thing isn't happening, it's to be grateful for our current situation.
Yeah, it probably wasn't meant to be, or the timing isn't
patience.
quite right for you. Patience and
Patience.
perspective always.
Yeah.
There's so much happening. Don't dwell on what's not happening.
Yeah.
Oh, exactly.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
like
great.
that.
Oh, I love it.
I might put that on a t-shirt.
we woke up an hour ago. We're full in here, but I'm loving it. I'm loving it.
Okay. Where did you guys first meet?
Is that like us all in general?
Us meet, or us meet and you.
Oh, how did we meet?
It just says you guys.
Oh,
so
right,
I guess
okay.
it was
We met in the Philippines.
We knew of each other, I guess, didn't we?
Yeah.
Just because people commented saying that we're both in the country at the same time.
Yeah.
And it was at Sinologue Festival.
Yeah, were we
that
like
the first
messaging?
time?
I feel like you two
We
messaged on
yeah.
Instagram.
Yes.
And Lucy goes to me one morning, we're meeting this girl Kim, she's like on Instagram and YouTube.
From England.
I was like, that sounds cool, and Tom's going to be there.
Yeah.
And then we just met.
We met at
it was a cafe.
Abaca
Yeah.
in Cebu.
We had breakfast.
Yes.
With a few others, like Mike and Nelly were there, Martin and Ade were there too.
Yeah,
And then we
that's
made
it.
some like granola thing, I think. I have like some memory of you being
It was so
I love
funny.
cereal. That's my first like impression of you.
I still love cereal.
And we just got on from that
Yeah, we
day.
did.
We just clicked, I think.
Yeah. And then we went to Sinologue and then we met up a few
And we went to
times,
see
didn't
you
we?
guys at BGC.
Yeah, that was good.
But what's crazy to me is that we met you a couple of times in the Philippines, and then we came to stay with you, and then there's this, and that's it.
I know.
It feels like we've
It
been
feels
for
like
such
it's
a
been
long
like
time.
like we've known you forever.
Because we speak a lot in between.
Yeah,
us.
we've got a
maybe,
group
yeah,
chat.
that's
And we see each other online, so it just feels like we're forever in each other's lives.
It's so funny.
If you could live anywhere, where would it be?
For me,
I feel like we are.
I'm so grateful that we have a situation where we can spend time in a lot of our favourite places. I don't like to narrow myself down to one place.
True. We love moving around, don't we?
Yeah, at the moment, even though like our life is going to be a bit more settled now, I think we have some favourite countries in the world. If you follow us, you know that. And to spend time in all of them is like our kind of ultimate goal, really.
Yeah, I think so.
There's no one place that I haven't been to that I think I really want to live there.
Yeah, true. Maybe there is somewhere we haven't been there yet.
Yeah.
Exactly. I think for us, we like to, well, personally, to go to different places like for long periods of time. Like America, we absolutely love California. We love the Philippines. So to be able to do like a few months in one place and then a few months in another place, that would just be amazing.
Like an extended trip to kind of like start living there for a bit. I
So
love that.
with George and Lucy, you guys have experienced living out in the Philippines for a good time. We've not yet really left the UK for a long period.
No, we've
so
only
I feel
done
like we
Philippines
really
for
want
2 months, really.
Yeah, so we kind of want to go somewhere for a long period and experience
and
that.
this is something I'd recommend to anyone if they can
get out.
It's this whole get out of your hometown thing.
Was like a quote about leaving your postcode or something that was.
Your mind is, even if you don't think it will be, your mind is opened up subconsciously to so different cultures, different people, different foods, different way of living, a different pace. I think it's really, really good for you if you're fortunate enough to be able to do that.
And we had that conversation actually, because you can
Recently.
be stuck in your area and that could be all that you know. And so, for example, just have that one opinion on that one thing. Whereas if you move around, you're so open-minded to other things. And you learn so much more, and it's just so beautiful to understand other people's points of views and perspectives.
So important. Your whole experience of reality is your environment, really. So if you can change your environment as much and experience as much as you can.
And even if you
It's
go
good for
somewhere
you.
else and you hate it, it just makes you realise that you prefer where you are. So it's
Yeah.
like you're still just
That's
learning
true.
something.
Yeah, you don't have to
Yeah.
love everything.
Yeah.
You don't have to.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
These are great questions.
I
by the
know.
way.
These are really good
I love
questions.
Yeah.
it. If you could choose to do anything for a day, what would it be?
What, like superpowers or like? Or am I just taking that the way
Can we just go with
wrong way?
superpowers, please?
There is a question about that. There
Or
is
like
a
magic or like
Invisible.
anything.
There is a question, we can answer that now, and it's if you,
Okay, I know.
if you can have
it would
any
have to be,
super,
wouldn't it?
yeah, if you can have any superpower, what would it be?
Flying.
Is yours invisible?
No, I don't know why I said that.
I don't know what
Sounds a
invisible
bit
means.
creepy.
I know, it's
Flying.
like, what are you going to do? You're invisible. Like, what's your plan for the day, Tom? I don't think I want to know this. That's a bit... It's like,
That-
Yeah, where would you be going?
to be invisible. Yeah, Tom,
And to be honest, I just hide
superpower.
somewhere and nap for a bit, and you could look after
Oh,
it.
great,
Yeah.
great use of any
Hide
superpower.
in plain sight.
Okay, flying.
It would have to be flying.
It would be
What
cold
else could
though,
it be?
wouldn't it? You'd have
Okay,
to wear
and
a
the
big
ability
coat.
to not feel cold. And the ability to fly fast. Because
Oh, yeah.
so we could just fly up to
Not
Manchester.
like a
Well, then you want to do
No,
like
that'd be-
teleporting
that'd be
then.
pointless.
You just want to teleport.
No, because I want
You wanna
the
experience the
feeling of
flying.
like Superman, like the fun of it.
Oh, that would be cool.
I think mine's
Yeah,
like
that's a great time.
supercharged energy, like so I can go zoom, zoom, zoom,
Yeah.
like
just-
just
and like
yeah.
extra strong and like lift things up and like pick up a car.
I can like
So
zoom like
we
sonic
all
places.
we all want to be
yeah.
Superman though.
Maybe is time travel a superpower?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I'd love to just
Would
like
you?
go back and see the dinosaurs. Or
Oh,
I think
yeah.
time travel would be better than flying.
yeah,
Think
yeah,
about
yeah.
if it's unlimited.
That would
where
get
you could
stressful
go.
though, wouldn't it? Because you
Yeah,
want to go everywhere.
I've seen Back to the Future
But
as
you
well.
have
That gets
time.
messed up.
Yeah.
Yeah, but how would you choose where to go that day?
You can go wherever you want. Every day
You can
wake
go to
up
5
and
There's
different
too many.
places,
And would you go
yeah.
to the future? Would you not
Oh, and it's
wanna
only
know?
You can
Yeah.
go there for 5 minutes and
Yeah.
another
and
place.
go back again.
Oh, it's like this space travel thing, isn't it?
Oh, no.
That's another. We'll leave that. That's another topic.
If you can eat one meal for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Only one meal, and that's all
Yeah.
you can ever have.
Yeah.
Breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
For the
that
rest
would
of your
suck,
life.
wouldn't it? I love food so much.
That
A
would
really
suck.
good burger. I would miss burgers too much.
So you're having
I
beef
think.
for every single
Yeah.
meal and no chicken.
But I guess there's
You can say
bread,
that
so
for
you
any-
can
Good
have.
for you.
Yeah, you can say that for any meal though. If you say pasta, it's, oh, you're only ever gonna have
It's
pasta.
I think I
hard.
know. Mine would be an acai bowl.
Oh, 100%
Was
smoothie
it?
bowl.
Yeah.
Really?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
You're never having
acai.
salt and
You'll never have like
savoury.
hot food again.
That stresses me out so
Oh, yeah,
much.
let me know hot food again.
Oh, yeah.
Constantly freezing.
But then if you're hot
Oh.
food, you're never having cold
Oh,
food.
Yeah,
Put
it's-
bananas in the
stressing me out.
It's hard.
microwave.
It's hard.
I
Yeah,
could
that
not,
is a tough
not have
one.
cereal
I
for the
think-
rest of my life.
For me,
Cereal.
I'm being like practical cereal. That's
Go,
the
go,
short
Pops.
answer.
To be honest, you'd have a wide variety. You'd be fine.
Yeah, if you just pick cereal in general.
You could
Maybe
have-
there's a loophole.
You could have
cereal.
hot milk, cold milk.
Porridge.
Yeah, you're good. That's a good answer.
I'm
Oh,
going to
yeah.
be practical in mine, and I want to say like a roast dinner. So you get like your carbohydrates, your protein, your
Okay.
veg,
All right.
and then you've
Clever.
like, got a fairly healthy-ish.
Yeah, true.
I don't know.
And I feel like you can
as
mix it
well.
up quite a bit as well to keep
Yeah.
it interesting.
Mhm.
Yeah.
What's one value that you want to teach your child or children?
Good
One
question.
value.
I
Pick
think
wisely.
to be who you want to be.
Yeah.
It has to
you
be
can be
that.
Definitely
It has to be
anything.
that. There's
There'll be
loads,
no
but
force, yeah.
that's got to be the top,
main
one.
hasn't
Yeah.
it? Enjoy
yourself
life.
and-
Enjoy
yeah.
life. Life is good. Life is
Yeah.
short.
Yeah.
Enjoy it.
Like
you're
George
here.
is wearing, in a world where you can be
Yes.
anything,
I thought I'd wear
remember
this
to
for
be
this video.
you.
Yeah.
yeah.
It's so amazing that you have a life.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's just enjoy it.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
enjoy.
Definitely. What 3 items would you take with you on a deserted island? Vlogging camera.
A charger and
Spare
a memory
battery.
card.
Yeah.
That would do really well, I think. Be viral.
Music would be some kind
A
of music.
guitar.
Oh, guitar.
Oh, guitar's good because you can.
100%.
I think I'd want like a notepad and pen, just to like write things down. Like imagine not being able to write things down, like thoughts you have,
to
and
do
like
lists.
Yeah.
not to do lists.
To-do list.
Make a fire,
Build
find fish.
sandcastle.
If money was no object, what would you do all day?
I'm joking. Sorry, we'll cut that out, obviously.
Comment below what you think Tom just said.
I would start a band, and we would somehow just
Like
go
tour
on
and stuff.
tour and
Wow.
just play music all day, write music, release
that's
music.
awesome.
That's a really good answer.
Just-
Yeah.
If I could play guitar, I'd just probably say
If I
the
didn't,
same.
if I didn't
but
need to
I
make money,
I think I'd be on the island with the kids, just
Yeah.
living
Yeah.
freely. I think.
That's a
Rock
good
Island,
answer.
Definitely.
I'd just love to do that and just
Mhm.
eat fresh local produce.
Yeah.
I'd either do that or I'd be in the metaverse
Oh yeah, concert. That's a good question. That's a good
Constantly in
answer.
VR.
What did you feel the first time you knew that you were all going to be parents?
Oh, yeah.
Everything.
We filmed it, so it's there.
Yeah,
we
guys, check it out.
You feel
Just
every emotion. don't you?
overwhelming emotion, knowing that everything's going to change, but also you're still just living that day. You've just
It's
woken up, you've
crazy.
got ready, and you do the test, and you've
never-
probably got
it's-
plans for the rest of the day. But everything in that one moment is
It's all that matters.
like
I've never
you're
felt
taken
that.
out of your own body. You're
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's an
Wow.
emotion that you can't describe. It's something that you wanted, but it was only an idea, and then suddenly it's reality.
Yeah, and it's still
it's
not
like,
still not
wow.
fully real at that
Yeah,
moment
yeah.
because you're kind of in disbelief.
It's so surreal.
and because you can't
surreal.
fully
That's the
picture.
emotion. It's surreal.
Yeah, you can't fully picture your
Yeah.
life how it's going to be, but
Yeah.
it's there's big
Yeah.
change.
It's
So many things.
Full of emotion.
Yeah.
Like
And in
you're
split seconds.
bursting with all this emotion
Yeah.
and this excitement, and it's just
You can't believe it. Like,
yeah. But wait till you meet your baby. It's just
Yeah.
undescribable.
be
It's
the
like
next-
it always makes me
That's-
tear up. Like I
I
cried
honestly,
talking
I just
about
got
giving
like an
Really?
emotional
Yeah.
thing there
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
and just because you go through like so much, like the whole
Yeah.
process, and it leads to that one moment, and then they're just there. And
It's suddenly
It
It's
really
real.
is the biggest achievement you could ever like.
Yeah.
It's incredible. Like when you really stop
It's
thinking
mad,
about it,
isn't
it is just
How
Yeah.
it's real.
Fascinating.
And how it's inside
I
you
know,
right
I
now,
know.
growing.
I know.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then you'll
Yeah.
meet your baby and like, oh my god, you look
You're
like
here.
this.
Yeah, it's us.
Now what do I
It's a
do?
little us.
Yeah. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
What advice would you give to the parents to be? Oh, that's a good question.
I think really to enjoy the whole process. Just love every single moment. Everyone goes through an individual journey
Yeah.
with their baby, and every child is so different. I think really it's
Yeah,
just to go with
that's
your
it.
own intuition
Yeah.
and to kind of, if you can, just so many people will tell you what to do.
Yeah.
And I think you need to go with what you believe in
Yeah.
and what you think is right.
Enjoy every moment because like I remember, and I did try and enjoy every moment. And I even remember like feeding Onyx in the night at 3 a.m. and he'd been up a few times, and I was so tired. And I had work the next day, and I just remember holding him thinking like, I'm never gonna get this moment back.
It doesn't
Yeah.
matter. Nothing
And I was
else
like,
matters.
it actually doesn't matter,
Yeah.
and I just really just enjoyed that moment. So yeah, and I know
Amazing.
you guys will
Yeah,
anyway, but
yeah.
just enjoy,
Take time
enjoy
to
the moment because
appreciate
even
it.
now looking back a year later, I'm like, oh, I wish I could hold him in my
Yeah.
arms, and
Yeah.
he's not as I can't hold him anymore. It's
Yeah,
just,
yeah.
Okay, we've got so many questions here, but I am going to read out this last question here. Do you guys plan on going to the Philippines together as a family, keto and juicy vlog in the Philippines? That would be so much fun.
Wow, that'd be a big group by that time, wouldn't it?
I would love that. I would.
Yeah.
love
It'd be so
that.
nice.
It's always fun doing things like that with friends.
Yeah.
And we both love the country. We both
Yeah.
have experience in the country.
Yeah.
That'd be
We've
so
spoken
nice.
We'll
about
have the
it
children
as
as
well.
well,
just-
which will just
yeah,
be
we
really
talk
cool.
about the
Traveling
kids.
as families.
We always
Yeah.
say, oh, like the kids will be running on the beach.
Yeah.
And we
Yeah.
talk, we do talk about it, and yeah, that'll be so amazing.
And the kids will be like such a similar age, so it's like Onyx, then us, then you guys. Like there's
Yeah.
like 3 kids there that
Yeah.
can be like really good friends. It's so
Yeah.
cute.
And we both have homes in the Philippines, so
yeah.
it's
That's true.
definitely something
It will happen, it
that
will
will
happen.
It will happen,
Yeah, so
I
I'm
don't
so
doubt that it will
excited.
happen.
Yeah, I am excited for that, just
Yeah.
to see them playing together.
It's so nice. And it will suddenly be there and we'll be like, oh, this is what we spoke about.
I know.
Yeah.
Thank you for doing the Q&A.
Thanks for
Yeah.
having us on the show.
Join us next week. We've got Elon Musk on the show.
Wow.
Guys,
Big
make
one.
sure you go check out the Juicy vlog if you
Yes.
haven't already, and go watch all of their videos, follow their
We'll leave a
parenthood
link
journey.
in the description as well.
Yeah,
for their Instas and stuff.
definitely.
Thank you so much for watching today's video, guys. And remember, as my beautiful wife and our lovely friends always say,
In a world where you can be anything, remember to always be. Let's
you guys can do it.
go.
Okay, what
Oh.
should we do?
Enjoying life and being
Enjoying life.
yourself.
Very good.
Wow,
Nice
I
one.
love that. And remember to always be kind, guys. See you in our next video.
See you guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Mwah.